Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome back to VintageStory, as you all know, a pretty big favorite of mine. And while we're getting started, I just want to say that I've decided to kind of change how the membership stuff works a little bit. Not really all that much, or even anything that's too bad. Actually, it's kind of good. Basically, what I've decided to do is for the membership, I'm basically going to upload the video twice, and members will not only get early access to my videos, but they will also get sorry, I'm collecting all this. Anyway, yeah, members will also get access to all of my videos ad-free, and I don't know why I never thought of that until today, because that would actually be like a really nice thing. But I didn't, so there you go. Again, don't know why I didn't, but I really didn't. So, but that's okay, because now anyone who's a member is going to get early access to all my videos. So, super cool. So if you guys want to support the channel and get early access to all my videos, as well as ad-free, feel free to do so. Okay, so I don't know specifically what we're going to do in this video. Not one bit. I'm actually thinking of getting started on the cellar, but I might actually spend most of the time just collecting more copper. Like, it really might be a video of just me running around collecting copper. Which I really need, because if I'm going to expand all of this into, you know, something kind of useful, I'm going to need a whole lot of copper. But, on the other hand, I might actually need to take time and make a cellar, because this stuff is really starting to grow. And I really need the storage space for pretty much all of it. Yeah. So, super awesome. So, anyway, let's go in here and drop all of this off. Okay, cool. It all dropped off, and all of this is cob, so in you go. I guess that was some low fertility soil. That's fine. Whatever. Anyway, alright, so we got all that out of the way. We should probably get some food. Yeah, getting food would probably be pretty good. I don't know why I went in here, but I went in there, so there you go. I guess I'll eat the red meat. Okay, and yep, let's go on ahead and actually, you know what? Let's create some let's create the windmills are going super fast. Hopefully that stays. Let's create some more, you know, copper pieces there. Ah, that's done. Congratulations, go me. Okay, yeah, let's do this first. Looks like we're making more bread, y'all. More bread, you say? How fascinating. How fascinating. Oh, I finally went through all of that. It's kind of cool, actually. There's still a lot of other bread left. Or, not bread, but, like, various types of grains. So I'm just going to keep going. I mean, there's literally no reason not to, so let's just keep going. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about something, and yeah. Okay. And now we'll go over here, and the windmill is still, it's still trucking along. Excellent news. Excellent news. Very excellent news, actually. Man, they're like really hammering down over there, aren't they? I love this thing, by the way. I love it. It basically makes, you know, plates. Just, oh, we are 100% making way more. I mean, we are basically out. So yeah, we're definitely doing the copper thing. But next video, we're gonna have to make the cellar. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, and while that is, you know, doing its thing, we're just gonna make some more flour. Wait a minute. You can have that. And you can have that. Oop. Very cool. This is working out pretty good. Oh, don't tell me it just stopped. Okay, no, never mind. I just got a little out of the way. That's all, no big deal. But yeah, each video I'm just gonna make a little bit more. Not too much more, but I mean, if these things are really moving that fast, we really should be kind of okay, but I mean, you never know. That is hot. Okay, and we just want to take that and do that. The other thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start using, okay, one of these is damaged, like really damaged. There we go. I'm gonna start using the copper. Seems like a good idea. But yeah, these things are like really starting to grow up, like really starting to grow up. So yeah, I don't really want to wait too much longer. So next video will have to be harvest day, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to, you know, to truly, you know, do it all and get it all done. Yeah, we're also gonna move all of this at some point. I know. I've been saying that for a while, but I really do mean it. At some point, we're going to move it. And hopefully by winter's end, you know, fingers crossed, we'll have enough that maybe we'll be able to rip all that up with and put down like really good soil, like really good soil. I'm not very hopeful on that part. That part seems a little unlikely. Just kind of does. So I'm not overly hopeful on that part, but you know, it is what it is. I'm allowed to be hopeful to some degree. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Okay, well, there is a... Isn't there a wolf around here? Yeah, you know what, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I've already been here. Wow. Yeah, I didn't fill this one in very well. Okay, well. No big deal. Ah. Oops. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, there should be one over here. Yup. This is a nice one. Look at all that copper. And we should get a fair bit from... Okay, we didn't really go down that far, actually. Excellent. Wow, I forgot how slow this pickaxe is compared to, you know, the other one. I'm just gonna do that, you know. Enough with the rain. The rain's like never ending. Always there. Bugging us. Reminding us of its annoying existence. Yep. I need to fix the rain. I'm pretty sure that native silver and quartz. Native copper. Well. I mean... You know, I really don't like when it does that. When it's like, oh yeah, you know, there's resources nearby. Okay. Where are the resources? Interesting. Interesting. Try this way. I'm gonna end up tunneling into something at this point. Or this rate, I should say. Flint. Quartz! Okay, so it's this direction, at least. Look at that. I found quartz. Well, the silver is what truly interests me. The quartz kinda does, depending on one's perspective, I suppose, but okay. I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm gonna replace that. You know, once I find the hole that gets me out of here anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that. Okay. And that one I'm actually gonna mark, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it to that, and I'm gonna say quartz, silver. Very cool. We'll have to come back and more. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that there's definitely nothing like anything here, I would imagine. I would imagine we already, yeah, we already got all this, I would imagine. Let me just give it a try, though. Yeah. Yeah, we already got all this. All right, let's get out of here. And I want some low fertility soil, simply because whatever. There we go. And we will delete this one off the map, and now we'll go over to here and we'll try this one. It's near this tree. I think did I already do this one? Evidently no. Pretty cool though. And down we go. Haha, tunneled right on top of it. It's always a very nice trick. Tunneling right down on top of it. Very nice trick. Okay, let's see if there's... Oh yeah, there's some right there. Well, let's just see how much. Pretty small amount. Yeah, I'm not as interested in filling these in because they're far enough away that I simply don't care how much they annoy. Like, you know. Oh, there's still some copper. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of sandstone for various things. But yeah, I'm just gonna fill this in. I don't really care. There we go. And I will just remove that. Yeah, I really don't think it's necessary for me to get literally every single little thing. Right. I do remember this one. I don't think I got this one, but I do remember it. Let me actually harvest that. Small amounts. Okay. Well. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna fill this one in myself. It's not really worth the time or the energy to hop around for a very small amount of that. Okay, and we will delete that one, and we'll go over here and we'll get this one. And of course, any others we may or may not have missed or not found, or, you know, anything like that. Like right here, copper. Copper's good. I like copper. Ooh, tunneled right on top of it. Yeah, the only downside to, obviously, you know, sandstone is it's pretty bad for copper. Granite is great, from my experience anyway. I mean, I have so much of the stuff. I remember I've left behind large amounts of granite. Copper. You know, my other playthrough. Because it's too much. Okay, let's see if there's any... Okay, trace amounts. Trace amounts means that I'm very much done. Cool. Wow. That's pretty cool. That one wasn't on the list. We're gonna go get some more dried grass, and we're also gonna drop off quite a bit of this. Just drop it off. Probably another thing we'll do. We'll swap this really quick. I imagine that this is still gonna be. Oh man, did I guess I went too far away, huh? Yeah, because I know it wasn't for too long. Well, that's annoying. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can always just spawn in, I guess, 2 plates, but which I might do, actually. I guess I went too far away from it. That's the only thing I can think of. Because, you know, I seriously doubt there's, you know, a thief out there stealing copper plates. Yeah. Okay, turns out can't really go very far away. The item despawns. Interesting note. Whatever. I'm going to... I consider that a valid reason to fix a mistake. Okay. Yep. As far as I'm concerned, that is a completely valid thing. Oh, right. The hammer. Yeah, I mean, might as well get this off. How much will we get? Those. Actually, got a fair bit. Not a lot, but a fair bit. I can't make too many at a time anyway, so, you know, can only make 12 at a time. We're gonna have to make. I'll do that. I'll make some more. I might move some of this stuff over because we have a lot of spare room here. Like a lot of spare room. So turns out gotta stay somewhat close by. Because I mean, I've gone to sleep and items don't take that long to quote unquote disappear anyway. I mean, maybe they do, but from personal experience, nah, not really. That stuff usually stays for quite some time. That would be where playing with other people would be really nice. And I guess it going that fast, my gosh. You know, I was wondering how long I was going to have to hang around here for. Not long. My goodness. What about this? Oh, this is also already done. Wow. Why did I do that? I knew better than that. Why would I do that? Why? Why, I ask. I don't know. I don't know. But I did it anyway, so. Let's see, how much am I going to actually need here? 2,400. 2,500. So in order to make 2,500 units of this stuff, okay, I'm gonna need 13 more. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. 'Cause I don't want to do all these ingots and everything, you know, in a unbearably slow manner, if you will. Anyhow, I'm glad the lightning is back. That's super nice. I don't know what I'd do without the lightning in my face every 5 minutes in this game. Probably go crazy. Yep. Okay, so we do actually have 4 of these things. And I intend to use all 4 of them. So that's what we're doing. Nice. Okay. I mean, this works out kind of well, to be honest. I mean, you know, we get a... Yeah, this works out really well. Or will work out really well, I should say. Should look really awesome. But hey, at least now we're only limited by copper. We're not limited by anything else. Oh. Okay, that is great. Cool. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I actually kind of like the look of that, so I'm gonna like maybe stand like right here, like so. Maybe right here, actually. Hey, you never know. It might make, you know, a really awesome. It might make like a really awesome thumbnail. You never know. You never know. All right, yeah, I gotta. There we go. And now we get to go all the way over here, and we get to place all of this. How nice. Yeah, I gotta start doing this as much as humanly possible. But once we can move like the long-term storage out, I don't know why I keep doing that. But once we can move long-term storage out of where we are, things should start getting a little easier for me. What I mean is sorry, I should context. Context is super important, y'all. What I was trying to say was, once we like separate, you know, and clean up our pantry, we'll save a lot of room. Because grain is largely what's eating up all of our storage space anyway. It's grain. We grow a ridiculous amount of it, to an almost unhealthy degree. That's one reason why I just started, hey, you know what, we're just going to turn all of it into rot. Because honestly, it works really great as rot. Just turning it into the dough and everything works awesome. It's great. Okay, and now we get to pick all this up. Hooray. I mean, I have to be honest. This is surprisingly pretty well lit, actually. I mean, it's not super great, but it's also not super terrible either. Although these pillars are probably going to block a lot. Not enough to be too much of a nuisance, though. Very cool. So now we get to go in here, and then I'm gonna open this up and go up here. I just want to see. Oh, yeah, that looks fantastic. Like, that actually works really, really well, especially once we, you know, fully complete it. That's gonna work very, very well. I might even remove, you know, that one of those, the side ones up there. I might remove those. I'm not really sure because I don't have one here, so it'll make it more uniform looking anyway. But I mean, that covers most of it. That means I'm gonna have to put pillars in the center. But this is great. This is starting to really light up the area, so I don't have to be so afraid at night, you know, to walk outside. I mean, I'm not really that afraid, but I will admit, it's a little dangerous in my my stretch of the woods. It's a little dangerous. All right, and we're going to eat all of this. Super awesome. And yep, we have room for that. Awesome. Of course. Of course. Man, we're going to need so much more. And you know, that's only going to get me 12 lanterns, too, for all that copper. I'm going to get 12, with 1 ingot left over for, like, a knife or something. Granted, I have enough to do quite a bit more than that, but not really the point. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't accidentally dumping it in the wrong, you know, storage there. Get so much of it, you know, per each thing. It's honestly, it's kind of crazy. Cool. I'm also gonna grab me a bowl of that. Yeah, I don't mind living off this stuff. I know I got the more advanced cooking stuff, but I really don't have an area for any of this stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, it unfortunately really doesn't. Wow, way too much of that stuff. I wouldn't mind a plate though, like a silver plate. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna keep that. Yeah, and I'm gonna grab 2 stacks of this. Okay, perfect. No, 2 stacks, please. 2 stacks. There we go. All right, now we're gonna sleep. I'm not soaking wet, so it shouldn't drain me too hard. I'm trying to sleep. This bed's got to be like all moldy and everything. Not just because it's aged, but because I sleep in it wet all the time. I don't even change my clothes. I haven't changed my clothes in years, literally. I don't believe in it. Don't wash them either. Don't believe in that either. My character's great. We maximize efficiency over everything else. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay, so before we get started for the day, well, might as well harvest that. We are going to remove that. Remove that. Yep. And with any luck, this will grow green grass. I don't think it can grow green grass with this on top of it, so I'm actually going to just remove it. Thanks to the rain, it should hold up and last for a surprisingly very long time, which is pretty awesome, actually. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to grab really quick is, where's it at? I need more of it. I know I got more of it. There it is. More spelt. Growing a lot of spelt. But yeah, definitely next video. Maybe even starting this video, because we're only halfway through this video. I didn't realize. I mean, it feels like I've been playing for like 5 minutes, but that's how this game is. It's exactly how this game is. You think you're playing it for a short amount of time, and you're not. Nope. This game will get you every time with that. Oh, yeah. Anyway. What we're going to do is we are now going to make a lot of paths. Yep. Very awesome. And we have yet another full stack there. We're going to make as many of these as humanly possible. Excellent. And it takes up so much less room. It's great. I'm going to take these with me because they don't actually belong in here anyway, so I'll take these with me. Need more cob. I just remembered more cob. Again, with the weird way of doing that. Yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? I will grab this one, and we will make as much as humanly possible. No, 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 no. Yeah, at some point, I do need to start roofing all of that stuff. Not really gonna happen anytime soon, I don't think, but it might. Anyway, I think I have enough paths now for a really long time, so I'll probably start throwing them all away. That kind of seems like something I would do. Throw them all away. Nope. Yeah, even with all this rain, it's not going to grow. Of course, why would it do something useful to me? That's just absurd. Excellent. Oh. Wow. Okay, I got 3 full stacks. Pretty cool. Throw all those in there. And that. And we'll just stand right here. And we're going to make the next... Oh, you can just put that anywhere. That makes sense, I guess. Interesting. It doesn't... Now, why for the bread is it so not nitpicky? But for everything else, it's extremely nitpicky. No matter what it is. Makes no sense to me. Oh well. Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. But yeah, we're going to have to start making more of these. And when these go, we're going to have to start removing them because, yeah, they're kind of starting to eat up a lot of space there. And we're going to make a bunch of cob. Like, let's see, that's Yeah, we're getting more. Okay. Way more. Wait a minute. Put it with the weird number. I don't understand why it does that. Also, I do see the very obvious thing there. The fish. I do see the fish. Yeah. That's enough for quite some time. Wait, is that... Nope, still not gonna grow. Okay, fair enough. Would really help me if you would grow into something, but wait, why am I going this way? Okay. Now all I have to do is eat something. Might not even do that actually, come to think of it. We're just burning the day. And all them seashells, man. Oh my god. So much stuff we have to remove. Let's go check out and see what that is. Might as well. I mean, I obviously see it over here, but... Is that it? No. Oh, right. That was one of the ones that was like right here, wasn't it? Yeah. Hang on, let me remove this and just make sure that it's actually here. Oh. Well, as luck would turn out, yes, it actually is here. Congratulations to me. Okay, but I want copper. I really could care less about all the other stuff. Okay, but where is the copper? That's the question. Is it further down? Is it? It's further down. Okay. Ooh. Copper, copper, copper. I'm certain I'm underneath that lake, and I need to be really careful where I start tunneling. Pretty cool. Trace amounts. Trace amounts are good. Don't care about trace amounts. Don't care one bit about trace amounts. Nope. Actually, you know what? You can have that. Congratulations. You're the new proud owner of a whole bunch of useless stone. Excellent. And we can now remove that off of our list. Excellent. Eh. $22, not bad. It's not super great, but it's not bad. I think there's a bunch over here. I think I know where I'm going. Or rather, I know where I'm going, but yes, it was this one. Ooh. I didn't have to go far at all for this one. Well, isn't that just super nice? Small amounts. Ah. Well, I don't really feel like wasting my pickaxe, and I don't really see anything. And this stuff really could be anywhere, so I'm just gonna tunnel out. Wait, hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh, nope. I gotta like... Really? Really gonna be like... Fine, whatever. Very cool. Now I can get out of here. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. That will, though. Alrighty. And we will delete that off of there just like that. And now we're actually going to go this way. No, I see it. It's a pretty large chunk of... Oh, that's only 2 pieces. Might not actually be all that large. Go down in the hole. Copper, 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 copper. Yeah, we're gonna need all of this. All of it. It's actually a pretty big vein of terrible copper, but it is actually a pretty big vein of terrible copper. Yeah, it's just surface copper is just not really worth all that much, to be honest. It's just not. You know, and that's basically what this is. This is basically surface copper. I mean, it's not very deep. It's abundant, but the real good stuff is when we start mining down. Oh yeah, when we actually, you know, have a mine anyway. That's when we're going to start getting to the really good stuff. But that's going to require a whole mining operation that this simply just does not have. Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's any more copper. Small amounts. Okay, where exactly? Small amounts. Glad I looked back over that way. And one thing I kind of wish you could do with that thing is control. There's probably a mod for it, but control how far out it can search instead of, you know, just a fixed value. I mean, you can change it with the config command, but that would actually be really cool if you could, like, just control how far, you know, out it searched. Because, you know, that would allow you to, like, you know, rein in a little bit. Because, yeah, it's a little ridiculous right now. It's a little ridiculous. I don't need all these. Get out. You are bothering me. Okay, we're good. We're good. And... oh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll try digging down. Why not? This might have been the copper that I was finding earlier when I scanned for copper. This might have been it. So hey, it's medium too. Even better. It's not useless. I mean, none of it's useless, to be completely honest, but some are more useful than others, obviously. Okay, now we will just... medium amounts. Okay, so there's still a whole lot left. Well, any guess as to where it would be? Or am I just gonna have to tear up this whole entire area to find it? Because I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to tear up this whole entire area in order to find it. I'm not really a fan of that. I'm just gonna go this way for a little bit. Found some. Found a whole stash, actually. Lovely. Gotta love when a random direction takes you somewhere good. Still a bunch of copper. Don't know where it is, but hey. I downgraded it. Lovely. Okay, that's kind of in my way. Nah, we're still good. We're good on time, too. Pretty good on time, actually. Still no copper. Trace amounts. Bunch of flint, though. So it's definitely not this way. Kind of this way. Interesting. Well, I'm kind of tired of being in here, so I'm just going to do what I always do and just abandon all of it. Doesn't really matter. I got the bulk of what I came here for, and, you know, again, eventually we'll get a bunch of, you know, if we find, like, 1 or 2, like, deep veins, I mean, we'll get a ridiculous amount of copper. I'm really not that concerned, and also really also not concerned because of all of this. Like, there is no shortage of the stuff anywhere near us, literally. I mean, look, some right here. My bad. Was that it? There's no way that was it. There we go. We hit the mother lode now. Yeah, let us see if small amounts. Not bad. Ah. Yeah, sometimes you don't tunnel into it right. Like, you really don't. You tunnel into it the way wrong way. Oh. Whoops. Ah, there we go. Cool. All right, well, as always, as is tradition, goodbye. And we'll fall straight down into here. Get out of my inventory. Grab a bunch of cob and just work our way right on out. See? And we were literally right next to home. Like, literally right next to it. So... And I really... No idea what I stepped on. Probably a thorny bush or so. Oh! Oh! Ah. Really? Again? Again with that? Stupid weather stopping? Oh, wait. Right. It's obviously this one. Excellent. And this will enable us to make a lot of rope. Yeah, I know. I know, it hurts, whatever. Ooh. And we will remove that. And we will remove that. And then we will remove this. And this. And this. My bad. Oh yeah, I could come up in here and finish that. I certainly have enough to do that now. Might do that actually. I have to admit, it's pretty crazy how much of this stuff we actually have now. It's pretty great. We have a lot of reeds here. It's like a never-ending... Just never-ending... Nah, it's not never-ending. Feels like it, though. It really does. Really feels never-ending. Okay. Wow, 128. There's definitely not 120. This has to be giving us more. There's no way I planted 128 of those suckers there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it happened. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll go turn all this in. Wait a minute. Okay, well, going this way isn't really the worst thing ever, but not really what I wanted, but how'd this do? Didn't finish. Darn. All right, let's see how much of this stuff we get. We're doing okay on food, so if we kind of hurry this along, we should be all right. Yep. We basically got as much as we needed to replace with some spare. That's great. I mean, that's like 2,500 ingots. 2,500 ingots. That's 25 ingots right there. That's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Wait, put this up. Yeah, put that up. Yeah. No, I consider that a win. A pretty good win, actually. Yeah, I don't really need this. I like not needing that. So I'm going to make 14 more of those things tomorrow. That'll give us 26. I'll never be able to make 2,600, so there'll always be like a leftover. But it'll look better than having like one oddball, so, you know. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. I don't have any of the, anyway. Oh, good. We have a leftover. I guess I just didn't have any, you know, leftovers there. Yeah. We'll set that there. I don't really feel like getting a bunch of peat right now. So I'm going to leave the cob behind. So let's put the medium fertility soil right there. I'm going to put this out. There's no reason to really keep that on me right now. I'm also going to put the spears up. I don't need those either. And that freed up a lot of room. A shockingly large amount of room, I might add. And I'm going to eat all of this. Excellent. We'll have a little bit left over. Yeah, I don't really have too much with the fruit, so I guess I'll just grab some of the fruit and have it fill me up. I mean, it increases my health a little bit. And I did dry all this fruit anyway, so there's literally no downside to, you know, using it for something. No downside at all. Okay. We'll just sleep it all the way. You know, I really hope that harvest comes soon because it's September and it's going to start cooling off soon. It's unfortunately very true. It's still plenty warm, but I'm going to need to start getting some of that stuff out of the ground. What time is it? 5 in the morning. I mean, yeah, this looks pretty decent, actually, like all things considered. At least it's dark enough that most things can't spawn wherever they please anyway. And see, the nice thing is the house will basically butt up right up to here, and it'll have light, so it'll kind of cover this little gap area anyway. Plus, there will be walls and, you know, various other things to, you know, get in the way. Well, not really get in the way, but you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to leave the fish. I will, however, take the shells. They're useful, always. Hey, look, it's spinning again. Ain't that... Oh, wait, let me check that. Wow, am I going to have to... I don't understand how some can spread instantly. Maybe it's because there's... Oh, you know what? Hang on. Maybe it propagates based on other... Maybe it propagates based on other... No, it's fine. Wasn't required. It's just strange, that's all. Oh, that's slow. Cool. But yeah, we're gonna have to. I'll probably move all this over here. I'll do it right now, actually. Wait a minute. There we go. Because in some ways, this actually kind of seems like the best spot for it. Wow. This is very nice. I like the sound of this. I like the sound of, like, you know, the light and all coming in. It's great. Anyway, the light's coming up. It's becoming morning. The sun. I don't know why I said the light's coming up. It's like, why, yes, the sun is coming up. How'd you know? Okay. Ah. And this is starting to grow. These need to be harvested at some point. The cabbage needs to be harvested at some point. All of these will need to be harvested. Where's my... There they are. Those are probably almost... Those things grow awfully quick. But yeah, the growth speed of, you know, the other stuff is going to be pretty wild. And then we're going to have to make charcoal. A lot of charcoal. Because, you know, in order to make this... This is going to be pretty intense in order to make the Terra Preta soil. I mean, we're going to need 8 powdered charcoal, which is 8 charcoal, and then 16 and then bone meal. So, yeah. And I don't know if we're even going to have enough bone meal. Bone meal is one things that I am actually surprisingly quite concerned about. I don't know if we're going to have, you know, enough bone meal. Yeah, I'm just used to that now. It's like, whatever. It's, you know, yet another thing that's gonna, you know, come hit me in the face. So that's always super, super nice. Anyway, save the horse tail there. And I will throw this into here. All this at some point also needs to be, you know, kind of chewed up. I might make another windmill. I'm not kidding. I might make another windmill. Like another small one, like a duplicate of this one. I don't know. I might even extend it, like, you know, drag it back maybe, and then maybe add another one on the back. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet, but I am considering extending it. Thanks to the half-plate glass idea, which worked out pretty well, I can actually, you know, do quite a bit. So it is tempting. Oh. Man, those things would get cold before they would ever get finished, wouldn't they? That just would not work. Alright, I'm going to go get some of the paths. We don't have a whole lot of time left in the video, but I can at least, you know, do a little bit of work anyway. Stop being a lazy bum. Okay, let's go over here and do it. I feel work welling up inside of me. I know, it's crazy. Oh, right. I could actually go over one more. That is crazy. That's what I'll do. I'll go over one more. It will solve the problem to go over one more. I mean, I don't know. I mean, adding one extra set of an area for reeds doesn't really seem like that bad of an idea. It would take quite a bit of reeds, but I don't know if that would necessarily be the worst idea. You know, more cattails there? I don't know. This whole area here, I'm going to try to turn into a gigantic chicken farm. It's kind of out of the way. It's kind of perfect. This area over here will probably be like for goats and the pigs. Assuming I can even get any. I'm not very confident that I can get any, so, you know. Not confident at all on that one, no. But anyhow, we are at the 1 hour mark, so thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget that if you guys subscribe, you can hit that bell down below, you know, so you actually, you know, get updates and notifications. I know I did that differently than normally, but that's okay. And as well, if you guys become a member, don't forget you get early access to all my videos, as well as ad-free for the member videos, which will be duplicates of this video. And as well, you can get a members only area Discord, and that is all. So I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.